definition of national trade policies. Uh, uh, just a quick definition for trade policy. The trade policy is defined as the handling of the set of instruments available to the state to maintain, alter, or sustainably modify the trade relations of a country with the rest of the world. It includes, among others, the tariff policy, which is protective and resource raising mechanism for the national registry in the form of indirect taxes, which are imposed on foreign trade operations. Um, on the formulation of the trade policies, they can be divided in different categories, and I'm going to mention them continually. Um, what is the difference between free trade or fair trade? The free trade is the minimal influence for the government, and on the fair trade, it has active intervention from the government. The industry level arguments. These are divided in different categories. That it will be four. It's going to be the national defense argument. That its country must be self-sufficient in critical raw material, machinery, and technology, or else be vulnerable to foreign threats. Appear to general public. Protect steel's electronic and machine tools industry and merchant marines. The infant industry argument, it would be the imposition of tariff to give U.S. firms temporary protection for foreign competition until firms are fully established. Power economic development strategy, which industry should be protected and for how long. The maintenance of existing jobs. This will be the job in high wage countries threatened by imports from the low wage countries, forms of assistance, tariff, and quotas. The strategy trade theory will be the national government can make its country better off if it adopts trade policy that improve the competitiveness of its domestic firms and oligopolistic industries. Now, the national trade policies, this will be divided in three. That it will be the economic development programs, that are the export and promotion strategy, and the import substitution strategy. The industry policy is the key domestic industry chosen, protected, and promoted. The public show analysis will be the consumers versus the special interest groups. Now, the barriers to international trade, there are two types. There are the tariff barriers, and this will be the transit tariff, the import tariff, the ad valorem, and the East Pacific. And the non-tariff barriers will be the quotas, the numerical export controls, product and textile standards, restricted access to distribution networks, public sector procurement policies, regulatory controls, currency controls, investment controls, and the local pressure requirements. Now, there are different types to the barriers to international trades. Um, there are the tariff, the quantitative restrictions, and the other non-tariff barriers. The tariff are a tax placed on an imported or exported good involved in international trade. These taxes will be the ad valorem, the specific, or the compound. The quantitative restrictions are the trade barriers that impose a numerical limit of the quantity of a good that may be imported or exported. This will be these restrictions could be the quotas, the numerical export controls, the embargoes, and the voluntary export restraints. The other mode will be the non-tariff barriers, will be the government laws, regulations, policy, or procedures that impede international trades. This could be products and testing standards, the restricted access to distribution networks, the public sector procurement policies, the local purchase requirement, the regulatory controls, and currency controls, and the investment controls. This is all for my video of today for the activity 7.1. Thank you.